Alright guys, this is going to be an extra video for Battle Game. I'm basically going to be showing off everything else that I didn't show off in my character playthroughs. So right here, this video is going to be me playing through it as Wesker, but I'm going to use the linear launcher just to show it off to you guys and show you how powerful that it is. So this is a little video that I guess I'm just going to call Wesker's Revenge. I don't know. But yeah, it's basically just using the linear launcher. The reason I'm showing it off here is because when you get an A rank with every character in Battle Game, you'll unlock the linear launcher for use in Battle Game. To get it in the main story, you have to beat the main game with an A rank, and I honestly couldn't fucking be bothered to do that. So I'm just going to show you guys the linear launcher here in the Battle Game. Because, I mean, it's essentially just going to work the exact same anyway. So, I'm not going to be showing you guys the linear launcher in the main game. Because there's no reason to. What I like to do sometimes is just zoom in on the enemies and take a look at them. So right here, that's what I do with this Bandersnatch enemy. Look at him. What a fucking moron. Now, I have noticed, I've played through this mode with every character with using the linear launcher as well, and I have noticed that it seems that when you use the linear launcher, you don't even get a ranking at the end. It doesn't score you at all. So I guess there's a penalty if you use it. So after this little video clip of going through this mode with Wesker, you're going to see all of the character special animations that I mentioned. I'm going to be showing all of those off. Take that, you motherfuckers. This is all recorded in post, by the way. This is not live commentary. But yeah, this is basically just me going through it, killing everything in existence with the linear launcher. Ah! Fuck you, Hunter. That part had me a bit nervous. I thought that guy would be able to catch up and scratch me before I was able to kill him. Now, something kind of funny actually happens when I kill this hunter. Check this out. He's floating in mid-fucking-air. Chris, I have the ability to make things float once they die. No, I'm sorry, that's not how Wesker would laugh. He would go, But look at that, that's funny as fuck. You can also do that when you're playing as Chris as well. It's also funny that that pool of blood is floating. But if you're playing as Chris, if you stand right there at the top of the stairs and wait on that guy to jump up at just the right moment, if you aim the magnum down at your feet and shoot it once that hunter jumps up there, it can also float in the air. Oh. That is my favorite zombie sound effect, by the way. The ones that go, oh, oh. I think it's funny as fuck. Now, I did switch to the knife here because the guy in the next room is one of those explosive zombies, and I didn't want to risk him getting too close and blowing me up, so I decided to knife him, but of course, he was a runner. Fucking asshole. And he has like a shit ton of health as well. And then I switch back to the linear launcher at this point. And we just start killing everybody. Now right there, I was trying to kill that one zombie that's on the floor from a distance, but I think I do end up killing it, maybe? No, I thought I did. Well, what I meant was I thought I ended up killing it from a distance, but I guess I didn't. Did not do that. Fuck them. Kill them all. Look at them. Right there, I was just watching them get closer because it's funny. There was my favorite noise again. Oh. 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 That's another one of my favorites, but that's from the very first Resident Evil game. After you play the first Resident Evil game, you will never hear that zombie noise again in any of the classic games. It just goes, oh, oh. And I really like that one. But like I said, that one is only in Resident Evil 1. You never hear it again. And honestly, a lot of the zombie sound effects in Resident Evil 3 you don't really hear again either. Unless you play Resident Evil Outbreak, because you will hear them in that game. Oh, oh. Give me the prize! Give me that fucking Magnum. King Maker. Chris! I now have the Colt Python. What can you do? Man, I fucking love how cheesy Wesker is in this game. But like I said, Richard Waugh is my absolute favorite voice of Wesker in this game, and I fucking love his voice in this game. He's awesome. Now right here, I just did this for shits and giggles. Shooting this fucker with all the ammo left. Fuck you. And then I think I ended up going to the knife too and cutting him up. Just as a way of me saying fuck those enemies, I hate them. Because they are probably my most hated enemy in this fucking game, because not only are they hunters and they're annoying as fuck to deal with, but they can poison you as well, you know? That is just 2 layers of bullshit right there. Fuck him. What's annoying about the linear launcher though is, as you notice there, if there's a zombie in front of another one, they don't take splash damage from the explosion. Unless they're side by side, then they will. But other than that, they will not take splash damage, and I think that that is bullshit. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. We're almost to the end of this mode anyway. I knew that motherfucker wouldn't be dead, so I shot him again. And now I'm just staring at this guy again. Take that, you piece of shit. Filth. And now we are in the second to last room with the Bandersnatch enemies. Fuck him. Now right here I wanted to take a look at this and see what that says. It says submarine departures. So I guess they keep a track or a log of where the character or where the people go when they use that submarine. Now right here I just kind of wanted to explore the mansion a little bit with Wesker, so I do kind of walk around a bit. I don't know why, I just kind of wanted to do that. Wow, what a mansion! That's what Wesker says in the original Resident Evil 1 with the terrible fucking voice acting. Wow, what a mansion! Yeah, idiot, go up the stairs. Go on, have your little cutscene. I still fucking love this cutscene, by the way, but only the version that's in the main story. Because you also get that really cool gothic sounding soundtrack called Murderous Oz.
You're coming with me.
You're coming with me. Fucking awesome. I love Wesker in this game. I swear to God, the idea of bringing Wesker back from the dead is the best goddamn idea that they ever had for this game. And then that glitch happened, so I had to actually go to the exit. Now look at her. Fuck you, Alexia. You are nothing. But now you'll see once I beat it and we get our results screen here that I don't actually get a score on it once it shows it. Look at that, no ranking. And I also just kind of hung out on this screen for a bit to let the music play because I really like this music, so I will shut up and let you guys hear it. Alright, so the next video clip that you guys are going to see is a little thing that I discovered. I don't know if anybody else has pointed it out, but when you're playing as Steve and you have the linear launcher, he runs differently. See, he has a bit of a bounce to his step and he seems to run a bit faster. I just wanted to show that because I don't think anybody else has really shown that off at all. I don't think anybody else has talked about that either. And also, there's quite a few, like, little videos here where I'm just playing as Steve, because honestly, since I've been replaying it, I think Steve might be my new favorite character to play as, because the gold Lugers are just so much fun to use with him. Plus, he's got the same amount of health as Wesker anyway. But now I'm going to be showing you guys each character's animations. So the first one you're going to see is Claire Alternate's special animation. The way you get this one to trigger, you have to kill every enemy in the room where your character has their special animations at. So I've got to kill all these zombies first. But basically when you run back down this hallway, Claire will get cold and start shivering, and that is what her special animation is. I do go ahead and unequip the assault rifle so you can see it a bit better. Now you can walk down the hallway or run, it doesn't really matter, but once you get to this point, see that? She starts to get cold and starts shivering. Which makes sense because she's wearing a stupid fucking outfit that is only appropriate to wear in the summertime when she's in Antarctica, which has, I'm pretty sure, an average temperature of negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Fucking lunatic. Look at that. So the next animations that you're going to see are Chris. Chris has two animations, actually. Excuse me. So with Chris's first animation, it's with this tiger statue over here. If you examine it, he will play around with it and get his hand stuck in its mouth, and then kind of freak out and act like he's hurt. Look at him, he can't get his hand out of it. Fucking idiot. Now, Chris's second animation that he has, his second, like, special animation, is in the bathroom where the two hunters are, which you're going to see now. Once you kill both of the hunters, go back and examine this mirror to my right here. And Chris will start fixing his hair and start washing his face in the mirror. He's like making sure that he looks good, I guess. Which is funny because, like I said, this is my favorite design of Chris. I think he looks the best in this game. See, he's fixing his hair. And now he's making sure that his face is clean. Funny enough, in the CGI renders of Chris, where he's got his hair spocked up and he has two little strands of hair that hang down in his face, whenever I was younger, I used to try and emulate that hairstyle because I thought it looked cool. But anyway, now you're going to see Steve's animations. Steve also has two. Well, he technically has two, but they're both the same thing. So if you go to the soda machines, and you examine them, Steve will try to purchase, you know, a soda from them and realize he has no money and then kick the machine. So you'll see that twice, actually. Because there are 2 soda machines in this mode where you can do that at. And I actually thought, I got the rooms confused here, and so you're going to be seeing me play as Steve for a little bit here. I probably could have just trimmed this video clip down, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I guess I could use this opportunity to talk about some possible redeeming factors of Steve, because I know that whenever I did my playthrough of the game, I shit on him quite a bit and said he was a terrible character, but he really isn't. I like him. It's just that I think that the script writing in this game really did not do him any fucking favors. But I think Steve really, really does have the potential to be a great character. And like I said, I hope that if they do work on a remake of this game, that they are able to improve Steve. Because I really want him to have a redemption arc. Because in the Resident Evil 3 remake, which I'm not a fan of, I believe I mentioned that a little bit in passing. I think they did a fucking shit job with that remake. It's terrible. But they really made Carlos an amazing character in that game. They really made him so much cooler than he was in the original. Also, you can see that soda machine says Rosso on it. I think that is a reference to Dario Rosso from Resident Evil 3, which is that guy from the warehouse in the beginning. So now I'm going to be showing you Wesker's special animation. It's in the Anatomist room right here. So we got to kill all the enemies first. Alright. So what Wesker's is if you go over to this little mannequin and examine it, he'll kind of lower his sunglasses and take a closer look at it. Kind of weird. But that's what Wesker's is. And I don't know what I was doing here. I guess I was just trying to go somewhere with a better camera angle for Wesker because I cannot fucking stop talking about how much I love his design in this game. I think this is his peak design in the whole series, to be honest. So now I'm going to show you guys each of the characters' idle animations. So when they stand for a long amount of time, they have their own animations as well. So this is Claire's. That's all she does. And then next you'll see Chris's. Now it should go without saying that Claire and Claire Alternate have the same idle animation, so I didn't show that off. There was no point in it. Chris just kind of stands there with his arms crossed. And then next is Steve. Steve also crosses his arms like Chris, but it looks a little bit different. Actually, it looks almost the same. And now you'll see Wesker's. Wesker's is my favorite. It is the most over the top of them. Just watch this. He's got to make sure that he looks perfect at all times. So the last video clip that you're going to see is me collecting the DIJ diary. Now, I did go through the text on this diary a little slow, so hopefully I'll be able to read it all. But if I'm not, you know, we can work around that or something. Or you guys can just pause the video and read it at your own pace. But anyway, this is me collecting the DIJ diary. And like I said, this chronicles the life of a rat that you can see multiple times throughout the game, hidden in the cutscenes. DIJ's diary. During a heavy squall, a girl in a red outfit was brought to this island of Rockfort, my home. What could she have possibly have done? I've been living here quite some time now, but many who are brought to this island seldom leave alive. Through the sounds of guns and fire, soldiers appeared. There was something going on. I went to the prison, but the girl in red was nowhere in sight. I hurried to the military training facility. The man of Rockfort was attacking her relentlessly. How stupid of me. I got too close and almost got myself smashed by the shutters, but thanks to my natural agility, I was able to get out of the situation and get outside. Anyone other than me would not have been so lucky. I'm trying to read this really fast. Again, I was able to find the girl in red. There she was in front of the residence. Then from behind her appeared a man with blonde hair. As he called to her, he approached her in a friendly manner and started saying something to her, and it happened abruptly. The man with the blonde hair started to hurt the girl in red. I have to save her, I thought to myself, but the man with the blonde hair went away. The self-destruct announcement and the emergency siren. Well, I can't do this. Like, me reading it really fast is just cracking me up. So if you guys want to just pause the video and read these, you can. But it's basically chronicling some events in the game. I couldn't believe it. The transport landed at the base of the icy Antarctica, and on top of it all, the transport that landed before us spilled tons of the T-virus, and everything alive had already turned into zombies. So essentially now the rat takes refuge in that walker that we saw as Claire. And you can see right here that he's talking about that. Well, not here specifically, but he starts talking about it, I think, right here. That he had too hot in that walker. And then that's whenever he busts out and scares the shit out of Claire when you're in Antarctica. And basically it sums up with him getting in, yeah, now he's talking about the blonde-haired man with sunglasses again. Which is Wesker, no shit. And now he starts mentioning a man in a black vest, which is obviously referring to Chris. So then he actually followed to the room where Chris and Wesker got in that fist fight. And you can, like I said, you can see this rat in all of those cutscenes and all of the moments here where it's mentioned in the game, if you look closely. I might make an extra video showing it off, but I don't really plan on doing it. But I might, you know, I might show off all the places where you can see the rat. But you can see there that he escapes through the submarine that Wesker used to escape from Antarctica before it exploded. So yeah, guys, that is all of the extras in the battle game mode. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which I'm assuming will probably be Resident Evil 4. I think I'm just going to pick up and start with Resident Evil 4 next. If not, I will make an extra video showing the rat and every place that you can see it in this game. But I hope you guys have enjoyed my Resident Evil Code Veronica X playthrough, and I will see you guys in the next video.